Steve Nein has been farming and ranching for some 45 years. These are tough times on the Colorado prairie.
Yeah, that's where your calves are.
Several years of low crop prices, punctuated by a trade war, have left Nein and his fellow farmers on edge.
You might get behind a little this year, a little more the next year. Well, we're about the 5th year, like I say, then with these tariffs, putting these prices lower, definitely, they're concerned.
300 kilometers to the west at a women's sportswear company called Crimson Clover.
We specialize in knitwear, mainly sweaters. The best knitters in the world are in China.
Founder Rhonda Swenson worries about today's tariffs and those the Trump administration threatens to impose on China in the near future.
The final round is everything we do, everything. So we're reeling a little bit. It's going to be a pretty big hit.
Two very different lines of work, but whether it's the higher prices the clothing firm pays for its products or the lower prices the farmer gets for his crops, the U.S.-China trade dispute is making its presence felt here in the heartland. Nein grows wheat, which some soybean farmers east of here are turning to now that China has largely stopped buying their original crop. That has a ripple effect.
Anytime you flood one market, then we're going to have lower prices, and this wheat the prices haven't been hardly breaking even on that either.
This wholesaler's costs went up after previous tariffs. A potential last round will inevitably be passed on to its 475 U.S. retailers.
We have to make margin. There's no way pricing isn't going up. I mean, it has to, and so the end consumer will start feeling it.
Workarounds are in short supply in both places. Nein has thought about expanding his cow herd, but China placed tariffs on U.S. beef.
It did knock our calf price down some.
Swenson has put expansion at the company on hold and is looking into using factories in countries besides China.
It takes us 18 to 24 months to bring a product to market, so you can't just up and move.
Suddenly, the trade issue takes up a lot of their day.
When one guy can just impose tariffs, that is not right, because it affects millions of lives and families out here in the rural areas that voted for the guy, so that's a concern.
I don't understand it. I don't understand how we can make such quick decisions that affect so many people in so many ways.
Whether in the city or the country, the landscape has changed for many business people. They're now busy figuring out how they can adjust. Hendrik Sabrandi, CGTN, Denver.